Hey guys, welcome to your Beach Booty 30. As you can guess, this is a 30-minute workout that's all about getting your beach ready. So we're going to get straight into a little bit of a warm-up, starting on the upper body, just beginning by circling your arms forward. And you can start quite small and then begin building bigger and quicker swings as you start warming up. Just opening up the shoulder joints, getting us ready for the exercise ahead. Awesome. Reversing that direction now, starting by opening them up, going the other way, rolling backwards. We're going to be doing a bit of mat work, so we'll make sure our shoulders are nicely mobilized. Coming to a stop now, and we're just going to go into some back and forth swings. So as you swing back, really squeeze your shoulder blades together as you swing forward so that your arms cross across your chest. Just making sure we've got full range of movement here. And then you can also start bringing a bit of a kick into this. Starting on one side first off, starting quite small, and then starting to build bigger and bigger. You can tap down on the way through if you want, but you can build this into a proper swing. And we can really start getting those hip joints moving as well. Awesome. Swapping sides on the legs, keep the arms moving. Starting to get into a nice swing. Building bigger and kicking higher. Awesome. And if you have a bit of a wobble, don't worry about it, just come on back to the exercise as soon as you can. Excellent. Okay. Are you ready for it? First of our exercises. We're just going to go into a little squat and a step. Squat in the middle, step to the side. Squat in the middle, step to the other side. Walking across our mat, big squat in the middle. You can start small and start building it bigger and bigger. Your legs should be nicely warmed up now, and if not, they're going to be soon. Keep in good form, making sure your knees aren't going forward of your toes, and keeping a nice good pace. Awesome. Coming to a stop now. Going into a split stance, minding the dog, and just bending over your front leg, keeping both legs straight. A little hamstring stretch going on. Then drop your back knee down and come into a low lunge. Straighten again and stretch, toes coming up towards you, and low lunge. And straightening, stretching away. Low lunge again, looking upwards, pushing your hips forward. That isn't my dog. And swapping sides. Lunge, and straightening your leg. Lunge, straightening your leg back to a stretch. Lunge again, and straightening your leg again. Excellent. Gentle movements here, not forcing it, just stretching out a little bit now that we're nice and warmed up. Awesome. Okay, coming back to the center. Okay, and we're just going to go for a little bit of a jog. Just warming up again. You can get your knees as high as you like. You can just keep it nice and steady. You can start building it as you get going along. Getting a little bit faster, getting a little bit higher. Getting the heart rate up. Swapping now, you're kicking up towards your bum. Again, you don't need to go too high just yet. Just nice and steady away. Excellent, and back to a regular jog. A little gentle version of high knees, nice and quick. Building the height if you feel up to it. And swapping back to your bum kicks. Excellent. Nice one, guys. Nice steady pace, almost there. Brilliant. Okay, coming to a stop, we're going to go into our squats, and we're going to count them down, 2, 3, 4, and hold, and up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Keep it going with that pace. Count yourself down, nice and slow. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going nice and steady. So your back stays nice and flat, your tummy muscles are engaged, and your knees aren't going forwards of your toes. Nice, steady pace. You can have your hands on your hips, stretched out in front of you. And make sure you're squeezing your bum as you come back up. because that's the bit that's going to get you your beach booty. Looking good, guys. Nice ones. Hands down to the mat, step yourself back into a plank. Tummy muscles are tight, nice straight line from heels to shoulders, and we're holding high plank. Make sure you're not sagging down, hips are staying in line, not piking up either. Keep breathing, nice steady breath. If this is starting to get a bit tiring on your arms, you can come down to a low plank. Same thing, nice straight line from heels to shoulders, elbows are directly underneath the shoulders, tummy muscles engaged, no sticking your bums in the air. Awesome. Almost there. Brilliant. Knees down to the mats. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and just lifting your right leg, left arm. You can make it a bit easier by having your leg bent, or else you can stretch it away from you strongly. Bring them together, crunch under your stomach, stretch away again without touching down. Crunch, arch your back a little, pull your tummy muscles in, reach away. Keep going, nice and slow and controlled, really using your tummy muscles. Crunching in, and then swapping sides. Reaching out and away, remember you can bend your knee if you need to. Otherwise, nice long leg, crunching in, working your ab muscles, lifting away, working the muscles of your glutes, your bum, as well as your back. Reaching away. Awesome. Nice and steady, crunch in and reach out. Lovely. Coming back up to your feet now. Nice wide legs, deep squat and tap. Deep squat and tap. Excellent. Tap to the side, squat to the middle. Tap to the side, squat to the middle. Deep squats. Make sure your knees aren't going forwards of your toes, tummy muscles stay engaged, back stays flat. You can have your arms out for balance if you need to, or on your hips. Keep it going. Nice and steady. You can pick up the pace a little bit if you're comfortable with it. Just keeping up that good form. Tummy nice and tight. And keep it going. Oh, a little wobble there, not quite sure why. And coming to a stop, going into a nice lunge now. So wide stance. You can have your hands out to the sides to balance or on your hips, coming down on your back knee, bringing the knee almost to the floor, holding, and then easing back up. Coming down, hold, and easing back up. Nice one. So keeping a little bend in your legs even as you come back up, making sure as you come down, your front knee's not going forward of your toes, and swapping sides. Nice wide stance, nice flat back, down, hold, and return. Lovely. Nice steady pace. Down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Same as the squats. All those slow movements are really going to get the legs burning. Coming down onto the mat now, flat on your back. Feet up in the air, we're going for a bicycle. Crunching across. Right elbow comes to left knee, left elbow comes to right knee. You can leave your feet on the floor if this is a bit too tough on your lower back. Otherwise, extending the opposite leg out as you crunch across. So if you're crunching towards the right knee, your left leg's coming out parallel to the floor without touching. Keeping your tummy down towards your spine, spine down towards the floor. Really important to make sure it doesn't arch off. Fingertips to your ears or just behind your head, but make sure you're not pulling on your head if you have got them behind. Lovely. Keep breathing. Exhale as you crunch, inhale as you return. coming back up now. Nice one. Wide stance again. Squat and step. Squat and step. Now we're going to start throwing a punch in here. So as you come across to your standing leg, punch across as well. Don't worry too much about technique. Just throw in a little twist, a little punch. But really throw it from your body. Don't just tap your fist out there. Really throw that punch. Awesome. Keep it going. Tummy stays tight. Lovely. As you're coming up from the squat, squeeze your bum as well. Nice steady pace. Looking good. Awesome. Nice one, guys. Almost there. Squat and punch. Coming to a stop now. Arms out to the side. Pressing back with one leg as you reach forward with your arms. One-legged lunge. If you need to tap your feet down, go for it, but if you can try and keep your leg off the floor, this is really challenging your balance, which means it's challenging your abs. Keep it going. Press the leg back as you reach forward. Bring it up to the front as you bring your arms back to your sides. Swapping sides now. Take a moment to get your balance. Stretch away and back to the center. Stretch away and back to the center. Back stays nice and flat. Abs stay engaged. Keep those legs working. Nice one. And coming to a stop. Hands to the mat, stepping back into your plank. Tummy muscles nice and tight. We're going to go for plank up downs. Coming down to your elbows, back up to a full high plank. So making sure your elbows are coming down to where your hands were, so you're still staying directly underneath your shoulders, and you're still maintaining that straight line, heels to shoulders, no matter where you are in this movement. And you can always just hold at a lower high plank if you need to. Brilliant. Okay, coming to a stop in high plank, lifting your right leg towards the ceiling. Swap, left leg towards the ceiling. Right leg, left leg. Keep that nice straight line. Use the muscles of your bum, use your glutes to lift your legs skywards at the same time as you're working your abs, working your shoulders. This is hitting everywhere. Awesome. Almost there. Keep it going. And coming to a stop. Lovely. Coming upright again now. Nice wide legs. And we're going to go for a little bit of skating motion. So kicking one leg behind you as if you're doing a lunge, but throw a twist in. You can tap it down to the floor if you need to. Try not to though, and start getting your arms into the movement. Kicking behind and to the side. A little twist going on, bit of work for the abs. Awesome, nice. Quick pace. Keep breathing. Looking good, guys. Nice one. Remember, you can always make that movement a little bit smaller if you need to. Almost there. And coming to a stop. Lovely. Arms out in front of you now. Squatting and hold. Come up onto your tippy toes. Back down to your heels. Maintain your squat. Onto your tiptoes. Back down to your heels. This is going to kill your calves as well as your quads, but keep it going. Tiptoes, flat feet. Tiptoes and flat feet. Keep that position. Keep your bum down. Arms extended. Flat feet. Tiptoes. Flat feet and tiptoes. Almost there. Keep breathing. Awesome, doing so well, guys. Breathe. Tiptoes, flat feet, and down. Brilliant. Coming down to the mat, onto your back. We're going into our leg lowers now, so tucking your hands underneath your bum to give the small of your back a little bit of support. Legs straight up to the sky, tummy to your spine, spine to the floor, and lowering your legs towards the floor. Now only go as far as you can before the small of your back starts to lift. As soon as you feel your spine lift from the floor, you need to start going back up. You can make this easier by bending your legs, or else just working within the range of motion that you've got, that you're comfortable with. Nice one. Nice steady pace. Exhaling on the effort, so you're exhaling as you come back up. And as you get tired, it is going to get a little bit harder, so don't hesitate to make the motion easier for yourself. Fabulous. Okay, feet coming to the floor now, close enough to your buttocks so you can touch them with your fingertips. Keeping your knees in line with your ankles, we're going to push up into a little bridge. Exhale your hips towards the sky and relax back down. Pressing upwards and relaxing back down. Now you can make this a little bit harder by lifting your right leg towards the sky and pressing up, releasing back down. Press that right foot towards the sky and release back down. Keep it going. Nice steady pace. Excellent. Okay, swapping sides now. Left foot towards the sky, pressing up. Pressing skywards, releasing down. Keep the muscles of your glutes engaged. This is a really targeted exercise. And releasing. Coming back up to standing. A little bit of cardio. We're going to go back into our skating. Pick up the pace if you can this time. Go a little bit faster now you're used to the motion. Kicking behind and back to the other side. Nice big jumps. One side of your mat to the other. Use your arms. I'm not much of an expert on skating. I'm pretty sure you don't do this in skating, but we're going to use them for now anyway because it really helps get your heart rate up. Good. Keep going. Big sweeping motions. Looking good, guys. Awesome. And coming to a stop. Nice wide lunge stance again. Lunging down, and we're stepping forward and kicking. Back knee to the floor, step forward and kick. Keep your tummy muscles tight. Remember the front knee isn't going forward with your toes. Nice form as you step back, and then a good strong kick as you step forward. If you're having trouble with the kick, just step up so that you're standing on both legs, and then kick them and step back again. Do what works for you. Swapping sides now. Nice deep lunge. Step forward, kick forward. That's it. Lovely. Awesome. Keep it going. And that's it for that one. Okay, down to the mat, taking your high plank position again, and we're going to swing. So all you're doing here is twisting, bringing one hip down as if you're going to tap it to the mat, and then coming through your plank over to the other side. Same thing on the other side. Tummy muscles stay tight. Make sure your bum doesn't rise too high as you come through the middle. It's always tempting. And keep it going. Nice steady pace. Excellent. Coming down into your low plank now, we're rolling into a side plank. Elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Feet can be stacked one on top of the other, or they can be staggered if you're struggling with your balance a bit here. And then reach into the sky through your top arm, keeping your hips nice and high. Brilliant. Keep breathing. Don't worry if you're getting the wobbles. When we go for the next side, going to roll straight through without touching down, rolling through. Brilliant. Reaching for the sky with the other arm now. Feet either stacked or staggered, but those hips want to stay high and in a nice straight line as well, so you're not rolling forwards or rolling back. This works your oblique muscles, the muscles around your waist. Brilliant. Almost there. And coming back down to the mat. Nice one. Okay, standing up now. Let's go for our skates. Quick step, one side to the other. Get those arms going. Brilliant. You'll find it's going to be hitting your tummy a bit as well. You'll be able to feel it by now after all these planks. Keep going. Nice one, nice quick pace. Keep breathing. Doing brilliantly, guys. Not long left now. Awesome. And coming to a stop. Okay, we're going to go into our one-legged lunge again now. With a bit of a variation, we're going to bring our hands down to tap the floor in front of us. So we're just extending the motion a little bit. Keep that leg strong behind you. Back nice and flat. You can touch your foot to the floor if you need to. Try to keep it high though. You can also not bend as far forward if you're finding that's really getting you back. Adapt it how you need to. But make sure you keep the legs strong. Swapping sides. One side's always going to be easier than the other. We're always a bit more out of balance on one side than the other. So again, just do what you're comfortable with. Brilliant. Keep the leg lifted so you can keep your glutes engaged. Fabulous. Coming to a stop. Down to the mat again. We're just going to go for some gentle little crunches, sliding your hands up your thighs. You can use your hands to support your head if you find this is hurting your neck. Make sure you just keep a bit of space between your chin and your chest, like you're holding a tennis ball there. Exhale on the effort. So exhale as you crunch up, inhale as you relax back down. Make sure you don't relax all the way, keep your shoulders just slightly off the mat so your abs stay engaged the whole time. Okay, and you can now challenge yourself a bit if you want. Lift your feet off the ground and reach beyond your thighs, as if you're trying to tap your feet on the outside. So you're crunching a little bit higher. Nice one. If this is just not happening for you, keep your feet on the floor, keep going with little thigh slides. They're still going to be getting your abs in shape. Awesome, guys. Okay, still on the mat then, we're going to have another go at those bridges. Straight into single leg if you're happy with those. Right leg to the sky and pressing up. Relax back down, pressing back up. If you can, try not to actually touch the floor when you come back down. That way you're constantly working your muscles. If you're getting a bit too tired for this one, just place both feet on the ground and go for your regular bridge. Otherwise, keep it up, pressing for the ceiling. Lovely. Swapping sides, left foot up. Away you go. Crunching nice and high, almost touching down but not quite. Crunch again. Keep going. Brilliant. Keep it going, guys. Remember, just come back down to your normal bridge if you need to. Otherwise, keep challenging yourself. Awesome. Back up now. A little bit more cardio. We're almost there. We're going to do a squat with a side kick. Squat and side kick. Deep squat, side kick. Keep it going. Start nice and slow till you get the hang of it. Then as you start getting more comfortable, you can start picking up the pace. Looking good. Keep breathing. Brilliant. Squat, step, and side kick. Squat, step, side kick. Again, not going for any particular technical accuracy with these. Just wanting to get those legs lifted, get them working. I know, they've been working for ages now, but we're almost done. Just dig in, keep it going. Awesome. Okay, down to the mat. Plank. Nice high plank. We're going to do knee circles. Circling your left knee, left to right, around your elbows, right knee, right to left. Just keep swapping. Get your knees as close as you can to your elbows, keeping them as high off the mat as you can. And maintaining that straight line from heels to shoulders even when one foot's off. Keep breathing. I know it's getting wobbly now. High plank to the side with a little dip if you can. If you can't, just keep your high side plank. Otherwise, hips almost to the floor, pressing back up. Hips almost to the floor, press back up. You can have your feet staggered or stacked one on top of the other, whatever works for you. Just make sure you're not twisting here. You're staying in a nice flat line. Brilliant. And rolling to the opposite side, reaching up through your top arm, dipping your hips towards the floor, lifting them back up. Awesome. I know your abs are screaming right about now. Just keep it going, guys. Keep it up. Hold that plank if you can't do the dips anymore. Hang in there. And coming down. Fabulous. One final tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Reach away through opposite hand, opposite leg. Crunch. Reach away, crunching under your belly. Reach away, crunch, use your abs. Reach, use your glutes. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Don't give up now. Swapping sides. Reach away, crunch to the center. Reach away, crunch tight. Remember, bend your knee if you need to make this a little bit easier. Otherwise, you can use your leg fully extended. You're going to really hit the muscles of your bum. Awesome. And coming to a stop. Sit yourself back, take a nice little extended child stretch, sitting your bum down on your heels, reaching away through your arms, stretch. Let your forehead rest against the floor. Breathe. Get back in contact with your breathing. Absolutely awesome. So well done, guys. Press yourself forward now, keeping your arms straight, looking up towards the ceiling. A little cobra going down here. Bend your elbows as much as you need to make it comfortable for you. Then knees under hips, hands under shoulders, tummy towards the floor. Reverse, spine towards the ceiling, head hanging low. Tummy towards the floor, looking upwards. Into cat, spine upwards, head hanging low. Into cow, tummy low, looking upwards. Keep going. Nice gentle movement, stretching out the tension. Brilliant. Sit back into extended child. Really release here. Walk your hands back towards you, clasp them behind your back, press your chest forward, looking upwards, squeezing your shoulder blades together. It's a really nice chest opener. Reversing, wrap your arms forwards as if you're hugging a tree, hollow your chest, reach away through your arms, stretching across the shoulders. Bring one arm across your body, take hold of it just above the elbow, and look across that shoulder. Swapping sides. Releasing, come up to kneeling. Take hold of one foot and bring it towards your buttock. If you need to, you can actually step the knee back a little bit and push your hips forward a bit to intensify the stretch through your quads. Releasing, onto the other side. Brilliant. Absolutely awesome job, guys. Go into one last downward dog stretch, sitting bones lifting up and back, and relax. Thanks very much for joining me. I hope you had a good workout, and we'll see you next time.